Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ACTV production with the Adrian Bulldogs getting set to face off against the University of Michigan Wolverines. I am Alexander Grove alongside Joshua Mitchell. And Josh, we have a special day today. For today is senior day for the Adrian Bulldogs. What's some lights you guys shed on some of these seniors coming out?
I mean, it's a solid senior class. You know, guys that have been here for a few years have seen kind of the ups and downs of this program. You got 5 seniors out there. We'll see them come across here in a minute. But, yeah, I mean, a senior class that was rather small. I mean, there's only 5 of them out there. But they've seen a lot. They've done a lot. And multiple of these players you'll see big contributors in the game tonight, as they've been all season and throughout their careers.
As we listen into these senior celebrations, Maximus Norwood, Devin Bennett, Henry Darnell, Gavin Scally, and TJ Thomas Anderson are the seniors that are being represented today. A special shout out to Antonio Briggs Blake, who was a senior and graduated in the winter, at the end of the winter term. He was a part of his coaching staff for the Adrian Bulldogs men's Division III team and was a player for the men's Division III team as well.
A good round of applause, a pretty healthy sized crowd here this afternoon for senior day at the Marilat.
So you see Devin Bennett on your screen. And as the senior presentations goes along, let's talk a little bit on what's coming ahead. Well, before we look at what's coming ahead, let's look back. This team faced off against U of M last night, took a loss 4-1. They're looking to split the weekend. What's some things that this team can do in order to get a successful split?
I mean, they're going to have to find some offense, right? You only put up 1 goal, and you're going up against, in all likelihood, Paul Baker for Michigan, the goalie. He's 7-0 in games he has started this season, only gives up about 2 goals a game. So going to be a tough ask for this Bulldog offense to get through him as we continue to see the seniors come across here.
So offense is the main key of things that they're looking to make sure they capitalize on. And with that, looking ahead at the season, they have 3 games left after tonight, 2 against the first place Oakland Bears, and then University of Akron to end it off before the playoffs, right? With this game, how can you make a statement to make sure that you're not somebody to be messed with in the playoffs when it comes?
I mean, the biggest thing is if the playoffs were to start today for MCHC, Conference East, Adrian would be playing Michigan in the first round. So that's not super likely to change in the last couple of weeks in terms of the standings. So in all likelihood, this is a preview of a playoff game coming up here in the playoffs for this division. Like you said, it's going to be a tough finish to the stretch for the Bulldogs. They'll have to play Oakland twice, and Oakland is ranked 5th in the nation. So that's going to be a tough matchup for Adrian. But, you know, you got a chance here against Michigan. Try and split the series before you face off against them again in all likelihood for a playoff game.
Now, we've seen this team play against ranked opponents before and gave them pretty good run for their monies. LTU is one of those ranked opponents that they faced. Almost split the weekend, ended up being a shootout loss in the end, but we know this team is capable to give top teams a run for their money.
Yeah, that LTU series was very good. Both games went to overtime. One game was a shootout. Adrian technically lost both games, but a fantastic series against LTU, who is another team in this same division. But even earlier in the season, you know, they took on Northwood back in October, a pair of 2-3 losses. So this is an Adrian team with a lot of talent, a lot of possibilities. As we see the seniors gather together for their senior picture here on Senior Day. Well, yeah, this is a great opportunity for Adrian. You really would hate to go into that series against Oakland. Again, this is only the second game back since winter break. As they took a break from December 5th when they played Calvin until later here into January. They had an exhibition game, a game that got canceled. So that game yesterday was their first real action in almost a full month, or almost 2 months actually, going back from start of December to end of January. So it's still getting back into the swing of things if you're this Bulldog team, and you want to hit these last few games strong before you head into middle of February for those playoffs.
Well, that was our pregame show with Alexander Grove and Joshua Mitchell. You saw the seniors be recognized, and we will see you after these messages.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Doghouse as we get ready for puck drop here with the Adrian Bulldogs facing off against the University of Michigan Wolverines. And earlier we saw that senior day. We were congratulating our seniors who are graduating at the end of the spring term. But focusing back on hockey, let's look at starting goalies. Starting goalies for U of M. Right? Josh, you mentioned it earlier. Paul Baker, run us through it.
Paul Baker, one of the best in ACHA Division III, 7-0 record on the season in games in which he has started. Gives up under 2 goals per game, over a 93% save percentage. Paul Baker, one of the best in this level of play for men's hockey. And he's going to be in net tonight. Adrian, here at home on senior day, going to have to find a way to get through.
On Adrian's side of things, you have Ryan Rainey, 10 games played, 4 wins, 4 losses, 2 OT and shootout losses. Been having, although the numbers are 2.28 GAA with a 9.31 save percentage, but if you look at how Rainey plays, he's really been a backbone to this Bulldogs team and how he's been keeping them in games, making sure they get a winning chance.
Yeah, Rainey has been really good. So the interesting thing with this Adrian roster is they have two goalies who have both played almost equal time this season, with Peyton Liger being the other. The thing with Rainey is Rainey has played against the top teams on this Adrian College schedule. So he's got, more experience against the LTUs, the Northwoods, the best teams that Adrian has played throughout this entire level of play. So he really is, the more experienced goalie in terms of the competition he has faced. You gave in those 4 goals last night, though, and that was a big deal, because you're going against Paul Baker on the other side, an excellent goalie. So if this gets into a 3-4 goal kind of score line for Michigan, it's going to be really tough for the Bulldog offense to generate that kind of goal percentage.
Speaking of offense, looking at the top players from each team, starting off with Adrian, Max Shadell, as they're listing the Adrian starting lineups. Max Shadell, 17 games played, over 1.5 points per game with 12 goals, 14 assists, 26 points. Shadell's really been an offensive threat for this team in order to win these games that they have won.
Shadell really a weapon for this Bulldog attack. The freshman coming over from Germany just this season, leading the team in goals and in assists. He's really been a weapon for this Bulldog team. And he's going to have to, really lead the team tonight, because you're going to need to really put the pressure on Paul Baker and really try and get as many attempts on goal, and hope you can find a way to knock a couple in.
Quick highlight for U of M, Connor Chi. He's a dangerous player to watch out for with 16 points, point per game player as well. As that goes on for our pregame show, we're going to hit up the anthem, and we'll see you for puck drop here shortly.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's hockey time! As puck drop is about to begin, Henry Darnell for the Bulldogs taking the draw as he loses it, and the Wolverines go up ahead. As here's Dorsch. Dorsch sings it out, tries to start a breakout, but gets stopped by Connor Chi, but they successfully get it down the zone. Wolverines look to get something going as this puck throws on wide of Baker's cage. So far back and forth, but Darnell takes away. She puts it on net. Deflected off defenseman's skate, and Baker will squeeze and cover.
Lightly tapped shot just kind of made its way towards the net, and Baker will record his first save of the afternoon. Full line swap out here for Adrian.
Face off on the left of Baker as this one gets run around. Giving chase to that puck will be the Wolverines as here they come down the wing. Save for Rainey. As the Bulldogs look to break it out. That shot came to you from the Michigan Wolverines. There goes the shot there. Wolverines look to break it out. Chipped it up the ice, and they do, successfully washing out the icing. As there goes a hit. Another hit comes, and here comes a penalty as you have an interference call.
Worth noting as well that there are 4 officials on the ice tonight instead of the regular 3. So we're going to have an extra pair of eyes out there watching for these kind of fouls as Sorrell will head over to the box for Adrian.
As we take a look at the Wolverines power play, first one of the night. Now setting it up will be Place. Place sends it over to the bumper as they give it to Muhammad. Muhammad fires, saved by Rainey. As Chi picks it up, gives it back to Place. Place looks for a deflection try as he was looking for Shield. Chi with it. Hands it off to Place. Place will dump it down as Muhammad will go give a chase and he will collect it. But that puck gets cleared out by Darnell. Bulldogs will make a change. That's the first unit for the Wolverines stays out. Here comes Place. He leaves it off for Muhammad, gives it off to Chi. Chi skates it in wide. Chi looks around, back up top to Place. Place to Muhammad. Sorenline looked for the back door. That one got stopped and deflected by Dorsch.
A lot of this pressure from Adrian really throughout the entire season. They've done a good job handling attacks in one half of the ice. Where they've had trouble is in the transition game. So look for them to really try and lock it down in half the ice and minimize the breakout opportunities for the Wolverines.
Puck gets dumped and cleared out by Maximus Norwood. Forgive me, a Tyler Allen as the Wolverines still go on with their first unit, just over a minute on this power play.
Allen did get the start tonight. Not something I think that I have seen from him, as usually he's one of the really good players coming off the bench for this Bulldogs team.
It's going up top, back to Place. Place will go to Muhammad. Muhammad back to Place. Place circles around, looks for options. Finds the option to shoot. That gets blocked. As that was Devin Bennett, one of the seniors.
Great job from this Adrian team so far, really minimizing even the opportunities for this Michigan power play to try and break through. Really wouldn't say they've even had a high-quality shot attempt yet, although shots on goal, they have put a couple that way.
Just under 30 seconds remaining on the power play. As Adrian looks to shut him down, and they do with a Rainey stop.
I almost spoke too soon there as that one got right inside, but Ryan Rainey right there to cover it up.
That was Kitch with the shot. Adrian will send it all the way down to Baker's zone. Baker looks to set it up. So you leave the puck for Menderata.
5 seconds left. Looks like this will be the penalty kill for this Adrian College special teams unit.
Puck gets sent down to the zone. No icing on the play for the gain the red line. As Dorsch looks to suss something up. Here we go, speeding down the lane. It's Therian. Therian with a shot saved by Baker. Good opportunity on that breakaway. Therian looks to collect it. Ryan Portis, another shot, easy save for Baker. As the Michigan Wolverines will send it down. Right now we see Shadell. He looks for a centering pass for Therian coming in. Got picked off, but they still maintain possession. Shadell in the corner battling for it. Shadell pops out with it, looks for options, seeing what he can do with it, loses the handle, and they will regroup.
Yeah, this half-ice offense, going to be tough to break through against as talented a goalie as Michigan has. They don't give up a lot of goals on the defensive end, and, you know, that's not just Baker. That's the guys in front of him as well.
Michigan Wolverines still looking to break out as the Adrian forecheck was doing well so far, but then it gets out of the zone by Swanson. Swanson takes a faraway shot, easy glove save for Rainey.
Both teams defensively playing a good game so far as they're really taking their time. Few transition opportunities both ways. This is going to be the kind of game that you expect to be a low-scoring affair. Both goalies very talented.
That's top line for the Wolverines come out. As the Adrian Bulldogs will clear out their zone just for a minute as it gets dumped back in. We see Miller with the puck. Miller hands it off to Barber. Barber across the way for Anderson. There's Bennett, he gives chase. Bennett looks for a centering feed, that gets blocked off.
Bennett, one of the seniors on this Bulldog roster for senior day action this afternoon.
Throwing his way through his Chi as he dodged 3 checks in a row. He looks for the backdoor play. Just couldn't connect as he was looking for Hurst.
Chi, a senior captain for these Wolverines.
Hurst gives it off to the point. Shot deflected. That was Shield with the deflection try. Hurst looks to keep it alive and does. Shield battling for it. Joined in by Chi. Chi comes out with it for the Wolverines. Chi sends it up top to the point for Teffler. Rainey makes a stop. Chi gets it again. So far, Michigan is controlling as there we see a blocked shot by Barber. Took one to the foot. Giving the Bulldogs relief as there will be an icing call on the play.
Great job by Barber, just getting in the way of that shot, not letting the puck get down in front of Rainey. Wolverines are really playing to try and get something off of a rebound. Got to try and prevent the puck from getting down there.
Got a face off to the left of Rainey. Michigan looks for the push through play. Didn't get how they wanted, but still maintains possession. Place has it. He gives it off for Esterling. Esterling with a shot saved by Rainey. Follow-up try. Rainey with a good with another save. 2 saves. They score. Zach Mohammed with the chance, and he buries it.
Excellent play by Michigan. Like I said, looking for that rebound opportunity. It bounces awkwardly. Rainey saves it twice, maybe even 3 times. But finally it bounces around too far for him to get back over. That's a goal for Michigan.
Michigan up 1-0 as Zach Mohammed scored his 6th goal of the season, putting his point total up to 13. Speaking of Mohammed, here he comes again. Sneaks his way over as he looked for a backdoor play, didn't go. Here's Alfonsi. As the Bulldogs look to try to tie this game right back up. Darnell, he skates through it, saved by Baker. That one deflects off the stick into his glove.
Aggressive play for, I believe that was Henry Darnell, as he got right through the Michigan defenders and sent that one on target. Aggressive shot there instead of choosing to take the puck, skate around the back, try and establish a possession.
Point shot taken. Alfonsi picks up the loose change. Goes around the net, goes out the sideboard, and looks to start a cycle. As the puck just skipped over Schmidt's stick. Schmidt goes to Allen. Allen gets bumped off. As they look for a centering pass in front was Darnell. Darnell picks it back up, gets a shot, and Baker will hold.
more aggressive play from these Bulldogs. You like to see it. You know, this is a really tough goalie. You're not going to get him if you're just taking only the easy shots. You got to try and force him in there, catch him off guard if you can. You got to take your shots where you can find them.
Shot flutters along from the point as Baker will handle that with ease. As the Wolverines look to break it out, and they do. So far from breakout to regroup and now dumping it in. Rainey will come behind the net to slow it down. Picking the puck up will be Pope. He loses possession. Here's Scally. Scally with it. Scally looks for the back door. Just missed the target was Walsh. As Michigan with a quick up. One too many passes. Goes a turnover there. As Place looks and stops. Block shot saved by Rainey on the follow through. As Scally picks the puck up, looks to do something with it.
Looked a little bit awkward there, almost like Rainey lost track of it for a second through the bodies, but able to come up with the save.
Big hit was taken, but Sergeyev took that standing tall. Tough for Tiller. He skates it up. As it'll be a quick dump in. As Bulldogs look to get it out, it will not. Some back and forth play so far. Miller, he slips up, but gets the puck right back. Miller to Shadell. Shadell puts it up. Asterian had it just for a moment, but Shadell will regroup it and give it back to Miller to see what they can do. Bulldogs will deflect it in. Baker will deflect it right back. So it was on the stick of Therian for a moment, but that shot goes to the point. Hits Shadell's feet in front, couldn't find it. Another shot from the outside, and Baker will scoop it up.
Bunch of back and forth transition opportunities for both sides during that sequence. Adrian had a couple of quality opportunities, trying to make that extra pass, find a back door. Haven't been able to make it happen so far as they continue to take these shots from out wide.
Quick offsides call as Dorsch was trying to save that puck inside, but a little bit too late for it. So they'll do it again outside the zone.
Adrian really struggling to establish a consistent half-ice offense so far.
Rainey has the puck. He'll send it around the half boards. As Bennett comes to collect. Leave it off for Dorsch. Dorsch will start the breakout for the Bulldogs as Barber has it. Gives it for Bennett to deflect it at the red line. No icing call on the play. Here's Allen. He'll dump it in. Puck goes all the way around for Dorsch to pick it up. Bulldogs in the midst of the change. Darnell has a quick up. As Dorsch will get things going. Dorsch off the boards to Barber just for him to put it in, so he goes for a change. Darnell first on the forecheck, takes the puck away, now looks for options. And the only option he found was a yellow jersey, and that yellow jersey was Hurst. He got the puck stripped away from him. So far, some back and forth play from both of these squads.
A lot of play in the neutral zone so far in this first period.
Puck gets dumped in right back to Rainey. Instead of throwing it away, he will leave it off. As that comes up dangerous, there's Muhammad centering feed. Blocked off in front. As Muhammad found Esterling. Puck goes up to the point to Danikowski. That shot was blocked, but Muhammad finds it and he tries to do something with it. Loose in front. That's going for a big collision right in front of the benches, or right in front of the stands. As we see a little bit of physicality here and there. And now the puck, now the play will be called dead due to the net being off its moorings.
We'll remind you to stay connected with all of the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today.
Face-off will be on the outside of the offensive zone. Bulldogs offensive zone. That's battling for possession, and big hits are being thrown around. Puck gets dumped in towards Rainey. He'll put it aside. Scally with the pickup. Puck gets stripped away. As there Speaks with the shot. Rainey's up to the test. Scally has it, and now we have a penalty call against the Adrian Bulldogs.
Tough angle on that shot. Almost snuck it around Rainey. Able to get over, get the block, but Michigan will head back to the power play, their second power play of the game, as Sergeyev will head to the box for Adrian. Adrian was able to kill off the first power play very early in this period without too much difficulty. We'll see what the special teams unit has in store for this time.
Puck gets sent down the way, but only to the neutral zone. As you see, collision there as Bennett was involved in it. The second power play unit for the Wolverines is out. Dorsch will pick that up, sitting around the zone. As that puck finally does get out, thanks to James Schmidt, one of the captains here for this Adrian Bulldogs. And that'll be an offsides call.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there from Michigan. You have the extra player on the ice. It's okay to take your time just a little bit, spread things out. Try and use that man advantage.
As we got Kish will be kicked out of the face-off dot. But Andrew West was up to the task to win it for the Wolverines. Kish up at the blue line, tries to do something with it and does, dumping it in for West to follow. But doesn't get it all the way out. Well, that'll be Dorsch who does the job. Michigan looking to get back in the zone, establish some presence, but it doesn't go too far. West has it on the backside, but in his attempt to put it up to the zone, he gets it all the way out. Wolverines will change personnel as they go. As Chi picks up the puck from behind the net, he'll get going. Henry Darnell picks up the loose puck as there's collision there. Sends it right back. 35 seconds left on this Bulldogs penalty kill.
Love what I've seen from Darnell in this period. He's playing aggressive, gets another steal there, just continues to burn time. He's had a couple of shot opportunities as well, as he's skating really well out there this evening.
15 seconds left as there's a delayed offsides, and Shadell will take advantage of that. Puck gets dumped into the zone, and that will do it for the Wolverines power play as the Bulldogs kill off two. Scanning down the ice is Esterline. Esterline drops the shoulder, looks for a center and feed, nobody home in yellow. Muhammad at the point. Pass a little bit too strong to handle as there's Shadell. Therian came in for the assistance, but a little bit too late for that will be offsides.
Adrian's penalty kill team has been excellent so far. 2 penalties called, 2 penalties killed, both with really minimal risk from the Michigan attack. Now you got to try and set something up on the offensive end.
Dorsch dumps it in as the Michigan Wolverines get that loose puck. But Shadell will stop that breakout attempt and keep them hemmed in their zone. Wolverines still have it. As Swanson will dump it into Rainey. Rainey's been playing the puck a lot here in this first period, and it's been really helping them out, especially when it comes to breakouts and slow down the pace that Wolverines have.
Yeah, Rainey a little more aggressive than Liger is, the other Bulldog goalie, in terms of coming out of his crease and playing a few of those puck opportunities. Line change in here as Adrian, again, you're trying to get some possession, play on the transition as well.
Barber sends a shot over to Baker. He blockers that one aside. As the puck leaves the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. As we have them battling for possession right in front of the penalty box, and Wolverines come out with it. Right now it's Danikowski with the puck. Clears it out of the zone, out of harm's way. As puck gets dumped down to Rainey. Seeing a lot of back and forth action. There's Barber. He tries to do something with it. Gets knocked off by Chi, and he will dump it in. Barber has again for the breakout. He dumps it out. As Darnell tried to get to puck race first, but Danikowski beat him out to it. That almost looked to be offsides there, but linesman said otherwise. Alfonsi was trying to knock it out zone, and Chi out in midair keeps the pressure on. Adrian finally relieves that pressure with a closeout. This puck gets dumped all the way to Rainey, pops off. Now they finally do call offsides.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of play through the neutral zone and really not a lot of clean half-ice offense, especially not for Adrian. Michigan, they've had their opportunities, but they're mostly related to the power play, and Adrian's done a good job killing those off so far.
Darnell tries to win the faceoff. As the Wolverines look to break it out, Alfonsi says no. You have Schmidt gives chase. He gives a big old hit. Gives him an opportunity to set something up. But puck bounces the Wolverines' way as they go on the rush. Shot there gets blocked. As there's Chi. Chi looks to set up Alpern, which he did, but only went wide. Here's Schmidt. Dangerous spot to lose the puck, and there's wide. There's Chi, gets it, fires it. Went off of Rainey, rebound chance, went wide. And Schmidt will knock it out of the zone. Giving chase to his Whitten. Whitten sends a shot. As that one goes across Baker's crease. Didn't touch him though. Bulldogs dump it in. There's On. Circles it around for Esterling. Esterling looks and finds Speaks. Speaks. Fakes the drop to Muhammad. Enters the middle of the zone where he finds Whitten and others. Teffatiller gives it to Muhammad. Muhammad does an inside-out move, gives it off to Esterling. Esterling fires. Goes wide of Rainey. 3-on-2 if they're quick. Not quick enough, but Allen will take the puck and will leave it for the Wolverines, but that was a delayed offsides. Speaks. Was looking for a defensive partner, but loses possession.
Almost an opportunity there for Adrian to get the ball out in front. Weren't able to get it, though. As we just continue to really skate in the neutral zone, neither team able to establish really clean possession or have very good transition opportunities over the last couple minutes.
Esterling tried to make a change on that, but saw Big Dorsch coming in. And he stopped that. Stuff it, Tim. Didn't go as planned as that was knocked off. Dorsch. He has the puck.
That was a dangerous moment down on this far end as Adrian thought they had it. Rainey, though, caught a glimpse of that Wolverine player streaking in behind him, was able to save that stuff.
Terrell looked for Theron. As that puck didn't go the way they planned, so Michigan will go on the rush. Pucks are bouncing left and right. As in front of us here, You got Danikowski. He'll take the shot. Rainey was going for the save. As Danikowski and Sorrell tie up with each other at the end of it.
Yeah, really a awkward looking game so far. I mean, both teams not really established the possession they want. Shots in favor of Michigan, 17-10. But the Adrian frontmen have done a good job of preventing a lot of shot opportunities. This could look a lot worse for the Bulldogs.
Darnell comes in, skates in with speed. Henry Darnell looks to try to do something, gets tripped up, no call. That's keeping the play alive is Walsh. Walsh to Darnell. Darnell will cycle it down. Trying to look for Darnell with Schmidt. Fanned off. Walsh, he goes D to D as he finds Sorrell. Sorrell gets knocked off the puck. He throws a check right back. Things are getting a little bit chippy here at the end of this first period. Sorrell being in the middle of that chaos. Walsh looks to try to send him deep in the zone. Michigan tries to do something with it, but Duam lost possession, but Rainey will regain it. Dom gives off for Whitten. Whitten will try to do some. That some will be given off. Here's Scally with it. Scally takes a shot, saved by Baker. Rebound opportunity as that puck just bounced to the corner, and that'll be the end of one.
Maybe the best opportunity for Adrian that entire first period came in the last seconds there as that rebound bounced away from two Bulldogs. That one landed down in the crease. Who knows what could have happened, but a 1-0 scoreline, really excellently played by both teams. A lot of play in the neutral zone. It really felt like neither team offensively was able to find any of the momentum they wanted to. Especially in those last 10 minutes, there was barely any half-ice offense played by either team. The one goal came earlier in the period for Michigan, and it was just a nasty rebound, bounced around 3-4 times. Finally, it bounced in. But other than that, this has been a defensive, almost masterclass, really, from both teams.
Well, we'll see if this defensive game keeps popping up, or we'll see more offense in the second period. My name is Alexander Grove. This is Joshua Mitchell, and we'll see you after the break.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we get ready to set off for the second period of action. Josh, we just saw the first period. The Wolverines took the lead. Right, it's a 1-0 game right now. What's some of the things that you saw in the first period that could improve upon or continue to push on in the second?
Really, for both sides, it's capitalizing on the opportunities you have. If that first period was any indication of what we're going to see moving forward, is that there are not going to be a lot of opportunities to score goals in this game, as both teams did an excellent job of keeping the puck on the other team's half in the neutral zone. And there was just a lot of back and forth, mixy kind of play. For Adrian, it's about not rushing your shots. You got to set up for your rebounds and your transition opportunities. Well, for Michigan, you've done a great job. Your one goal was a well set up half-ice kind of opportunity. You got to keep trying to get into those half-ice sets. For both teams at the end of that first period, started to get a little bit chippy out there. Look to see if power plays and penalties play a role here in the second period.
Speaking of power plays and penalties, last period, in the first period, we saw two power plays for the Michigan Wolverines, but the Bulldogs killed them off perfectly.
Killed them off perfectly is kind of an understatement. There was a very minimal even opportunity for damage by the Wolverines off of those two power plays. So, yeah, Adrian College special teams kills really good, but Michigan did not go to the box at all, and is kind of a trend for them this season. Even to this point, they've spent almost half as much total time in the box as Adrian has this season. They're a team that doesn't commit a lot of penalties, haven't committed one tonight. If you're Adrian, you'd really like to see what you could do on a power play.
Well, second period underway as the Wolverines will have it in their zone. Place looks to set it up right to West. It bounces off his stick, but Alfonsi picks it up. Has a good collision at the blue line. As Schmidt was spearheading this, Allen keeps it in for Darnell. Darnell looks for Schmidt in the middle of the ice. That gets blocked away by Mendorada.
You know, we do a lot of praise of the goalies for both teams in this game, but you got to say something about the upmen. Adrian frontmen have done a great job blocking shots before they even get to Rainey. Michigan, a lot of the same things in terms of pressuring this offense before they even get a shot opportunity.
As the puck was tipped out of play, setting up for a faceoff outside of the zone. As Muhammad will win that one with ease. Scaling back to get it will be on. On will chip it out. He's looking for Muhammad, but instead he finds Speaks. Speaks tries to drop it back. As Muhammad, if you're just now joining us, is the lone goal scorer in this game for the Michigan Wolverines. As Adrian Bulldogs are looking to tie things up. Puck gets dumped into Rainey. That's his first puck action of the period. That's trying to look to do something here. That would be Walsh. He loses the puck to Muhammad. Muhammad, dangerous, cuts to the middle. And that will be covered up by Rainey.
Through the first minute and 19 seconds, we've seen a lot of the same stuff we saw in that first period in terms of just kind of back and forth, both teams getting it, then stealing it, throwing it all the way down to one end. The other team gets it back out to the neutral zone just to have it thrown back in. A lot of just back and forth with minimal scoring opportunities for both teams.
Michigan looks to do something with it. They dump it right back into Rainey. As here's Dom. Dom loses the puck. Michigan will try to set something up. They look for Chi. Chi with a one-time shot goes wide of Rainey. As they try to get to the point, but Alpern was not there. As collecting the puck now is Luke Miller. Miller looks to set up a breakout and does. Here's Shadell looking to get on the scoreboard for these Bulldogs. As pass was intended for Therian. Didn't go all the way through. So they'll dump it in.
It's been a couple times that Adrian has been on transition, tried to make the extra pass, and it just wasn't quite there.
Bulldogs looking to do something with it as they break it out the zone. That's a big hit by Shadell. As Shadell's usually not known for throwing big hits. But with that one he did against Connor Cheese. Best on best went on there. Here's Therian, the freshman coming in this year. Therian looks for Shadell. That puck was not played with the high stick. Play continues on as his shot was just blocked. Here's Allen for a point shot saved by Baker. That's a little bit difficult for him to follow through. Shadell looks for another hit. But this one goes out to Dorsch. Dorsch sends it all the way down, and that'll be icing on the play.
Adrian, a little bit rushed there. You had an opportunity to kind of set up your half-ice offense, try and generate a high-quality look. You did get a pretty good shot. It was just at long range. Baker being Baker, he makes another excellent save. For Adrian, I'd like to see him slow that offense down just a little bit, try and generate some high-quality both shot and rebound opportunities.
Place has it for the Wolverines. She skates into the Bulldogs defense. Saoirse Dell looks to turn up the heat with it. Loses it to Place as it was a little bit too strong with the chip. Gearing that one up will be Fimister. That puck will be knocked out of play.
Second time the puck's bounced into the Michigan bench area.
You could say they have a puck magnetism in that bench area, but we're not going to start rumors. Face-off won by Bennett as the Bulldogs try to set up after dumping it in, but only got to the blue line. Teffatiller tries to put out in front, but is met by two Bulldogs in the back end. Coming out with the puck now will be Anderson. As Barber went down low in the corner, try to help out his fellow teammates, and does. So Sorrell can get the puck and attempt to get it out. Wolverines keep possession in it. Rainey will step out of his crease to set up for Sorrell. Sorrell will try to look for a passing lane. A little bit too strong, but it gets out the zone as Place looks to regroup for the Wolverines. Muhammad is over to West. West gives it over to Kish. Puck gets stolen away. Here comes the Bulldogs on a rush. As trying to go on the rush was Walsh. Just lost the handle there for Darnell to pick it up. We're seeing a lot of missed passes here from the Bulldogs offense. As Rainey will cover this puck up.
Yeah, it really feels like we're playing a style of game that fits what Michigan wants to do. You know, they know that they've got an elite goalkeeper back in net, so they can play this kind of shell offense where they're not getting too aggressive because they got a 1-0 lead, and they are perfectly content to take a 1-0 lead all the way through to the end of the third period if they have to.
Puck comes out of the Bulldogs' defensive zone as the Wolverines look to regroup here. That was Pape coming in as a big hit by Dom. Dom welcomes Pape to the game as he looks to get his revenge hit, but doesn't happen. And the Adrians will clear out of harm's way all the way down for an icing call.
More contact and really not as many hits as you often see here at the D3 level. As both these teams, you know, the second game in 2 days against each other. Played yesterday up at Michigan. Now you come back to the Maryland. Good crowd on hand. These Bulldogs try and give them something to cheer for.
Dom starts to break out to Schmidt. Schmidt will tap it up. It doesn't go too far with it, but Schmidt will make sure this goes all the way to Baker's area. As Dom with the puck protection, just lost it to Muhammad. But make sure they get it right back. Muhammad with it. This is out to Esterling. He drops off from Muhammad. Still with the puck, he has it. Esterling tries to do a little give and go, but Rainey puts a stop to that play.
Rainey covers that one up as the defense continues to be strong for Adrian. Only 3 shot opportunities through the first period of this game so far, over 5 minutes in.
Here we are going back into play as Allen gives off for Scally. Scally, who wears number 19, asked Antonio Briggs Blake, who used to play for the Bulldogs and coach in the first term, as he's enjoying graduation, as the Bulldogs will be going on the power play here soon. Delayed call. Gaining possession here is Sergeyev. The Wolverines will finally touch up as the Bulldogs will go on a power play.
You ready to explore your Adrian College future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. You can register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship day.
Adrian Bulldogs get their first look on the power play today as they'll look to try to tie this thing up. In the corner is Alfonsi. Alfonsi wraps it over around. Gives it off to Andrus. Walsh takes a shot. That one goes wide. And the Wolverines will clear the play.
Good opportunity early in the power play here for Adrian. This is a big opportunity with the extra man on the ice for the first time. Got to try and get at least some good quality looks here to try and get something past Baker.
Place tries to clear it out, but gets as far as Alfonsi on the half board. Alfonsi gives it over to Scally. As Walsh has it up on the point. Sergeyev. Sorry, that's Shadell. Now puts it over to Sergeyev. Scally looks cross ice for Shadell. As 1 minute has now eclipsed.
Yeah, trying to make a little bit too long of a pass there. Got to try and set up something inside and go for a rebound play.
Darnell gives out to Andrus. One-timer shot from Therian come off the bench. Easy save for Baker on the glove hand.
Baker catches that one right in the glove, but it's a good opportunity. You get a solid one-time shot right on net. You got to keep looking for those kind of opportunities and be ready for a rebound.
Adrian won that faceoff, but went to a Wolverine stick as they will clear out. Rainey leaves it for Dorsch. Dorsch been having a productive season for the Adrian Bulldogs as he hands it off to Darnell. Darnell, one of the seniors on this Adrian roster. Goes around the way, tries to go around the world, but gets stopped halfway through. Rainey all the way out. 13 seconds left here on the Bulldogs power play. Looking for one more rush. Trying to get something going is Schmidt. Schmidt goes around the net. 3, 2, and 1. That does it for the Bulldogs power play as Dorsch picks it up. He goes in onside. Dorsch fires, saved by Baker. He covers at the last second as Dorsch was screaming in, looking for a rebound.
You did get a couple of chances there if you're Adrian on the power play, but this Michigan team, really just like Adrian was able to do on the other side, able to throw the puck down. You kill off enough of that time. You face minimal shot opportunities. You go back to even strength.
If you're just now joining us, it is a 1-0 game. University of Michigan has taken the lead in the first period, as that was compliments by Muhammad. As the Wolverines try to start up a rush, as they get back going, Therian puts a stop to that rush attempt. And here comes the Bulldogs forecheck. Barber, first man in, takes the body. As Wolverines try to do it, what a good stick play, but not good enough where Chi still has possession of it. Now enters in the zone. Here comes Bennett. Bennett will dump it in towards Baker's neighborhood. As playing with the puck now is Balasia. Bulldogs looking for the quick up play. That gets turned over. Skating with the puck now is Dankowski. And he loses it. Balasia will look for a breakout option and does. Skating the puck inside the zone was Schill. So Schill will turn it over to Shadell. Shadell makes one move, makes a side step, and now he's in the clear. Shadell drops it off. Fires a long-range shot. Easy save for Baker. Shadell try to look for a give and go. Nobody home there. As Shield will see this puck. Protected but loses to Shadell. Shadell looks for a curl and drag shot. Loses it on the curl.
Good steal by Shadell. Almost got a shot off.
As puck was taken away by Mendriata. We look for Muhammad as the Wolverines look to set up an offensive zone presence, but doesn't get too far. Turnover right in the middle of the ice. Off the crossbar with the shot was Esterline as he had a sight line down Broadway.
Unbelievable off the top of the crossbar. And this was just an ill-advised pass. Don't think that they ever saw him coming from center ice. Just intercepts it. Pure shot goes right off the top of the crossbar. And the Bulldogs dodge a bullet off that one.
As the Bulldogs still trying to tie this game up. Wolverines protecting this 1-0 lead, almost made it 2. That's what the puck is Muhammad. Muhammad looks for a center feed for Esterling, nobody home. Staying up with the puck with Whitten. Whitten dumps it in. Puts a body on. Puck out in front for Sergeyev. Couldn't get a handle on it. But Sergeyev gets the puck right back. Looking for options, dodges a hit from Muhammad. There's Whitten. Cycles it around for Sergeyev. Sergeyev gets some bump. As the Wolverines clear it out thanks to Esterling's poke. Esterling's met in the corner with Allen. As Allen holds him. There's Muhammad with a shot. That got blocked by Dorsch. Esterling with a shot saved by Rainey. Alfonsi tries to get it out. Stays inside the zone. Dorsch looks for Alfonsi on the breakout, just a little bit too strong. As Rainey will catch that flying puck, leave it for Dorsch. Try to set up a rush. Dorsch waited for his troops to come up. Looks for Darnell, too hot to handle. As Wolverine sidestepping was on. As Schmidt comes with the puck. Schmidt leaves for Darnell. Darnell goes to the middle of the ice. Drops straight to the back door for Schmidt. He scores! Senior to senior. Darnell to Schmidt. 1-1 game.
Unbelievable. A perfect pass for the backdoor shot. We'll have to see that one again. It was a break-off opportunity and a perfect pass to the opposite side. No chance for Baker. And we got a tie game.
1-1 is the score. As we see the Michigan Michigan coach is trying to convince the refs that that goal shouldn't be allowed due to too many men or either offsides. As we play on, 1-1 is your score. As the Bulldogs will look for Therian up front. I got deflected, no icing on the play. There's Shadell. Shadell has the puck. Dodging a hit there was Pape. Pape, a little bit speedy coming out of the goal, and Pape gets it right back, looks for the centering feed. Stops, there's Keesh with the shot, saved by Rainey. Shadell has the puck once more. Does a little chip and chase for himself, but tries to find Therian. Therian has it, puts on the brakes. Doesn't get too far. As Balasia will stop him on that, but Therian makes his presence known. And now the puck will be out of play.
Big hit on the near boards as, wow, this game changed in an instant. Messy play both ways for almost 20 minutes of total game time between the second half of the first period, the first half of the second period. Finally, Adrian breaks through with that beautiful beautiful transition goal. Now the question is who can get through again. The defense has been spectacular. Both offenses have had their opportunities to get one. Who can find that leading goal?
As trying to find that leading goal was Andrew West, but he did get far. As the hitting is starting to ramp up here against these two teams. Adrian looking to split the weekend, trying to come out on top with the W. Here's Walsh. Walsh sends the puck right to Baker. Baker swats to the side. Walsh has it again, finds Bennett. Got poked away. Now we're playing Dipsy Doo, who gets Cindy Lou. That's coming out with possession. Is so far nobody, just bodies flying all over. Now Barber has it. Puck comes in too strong, too hot. So here's Whitten. He dodges a hit. Now Sergeyev looks to get possession and does. As Whitten comes out with the puck, Whitten at the red line, dumps it in. Tries to do a dump and chase tactic, doesn't get too far. As the puck gets dumped right back into the Wolverine zone. Dom, he has it. As he's met by Wu. Wu gives it over to Place. Place passes over to Teffatiller. So he looks to try to get a shot. That was blocked by Dom. Wu and Dom meet and collide head to head. Trying to get a breakout pass. Oh my goodness. Big hit delivered by Schmidt. Schmidt, who just scored the tying goal. Looking to spring Darnell with Scally, but Scally would get the puck right back after they foiled that spring attempt. Here's Darnell. Oh, Schmidt, saved by Baker, right off the post. It's Darnell on the second chance opportunity. As they almost took the lead with that, icing is the call. As we now have a power play going to the Wolverines.
What an opportunity for Adrian to try and take the lead there as that one bounced around, almost claimed an advantage off the rebound, bounced off the post. Man, that one was close.
I was just clearing out to see who is the one that the refs are calling off. As they found the culprit, and that culprit will be Gavin Scally. Well, Bulldogs going on the penalty kill. This will be the Wolverines' third attempt on the power play. They're going to see if they can convert here and make some magic happen.
Momentum has been shifting the way of Adrian. Opportunity here for the Wolverines to try and snatch the hearts of this crowd here at the Marilat.
As Muhammad has the puck here on the side, sharp angle shot hits the outside of the net. As looking to spoil the party is Owen Barber, and Barber does. Puck goes to Baker. Baker deciding who to give it to, finds his place in place. Connor plays, drops it off for Connor Chi. Here's Chi with the puck. Has a little bit of a calmness to him, trying to get some set up. The Connor connection goes to Esterlin. Esterlin fires a shot, saved by Rainey. Place fires a screen shot, another save by Rainey. Good stand by this penalty kill, and Rainey standing on his head for those 2 seconds.
We'll remind you, don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on Saturday, March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for Adrian College students. Tickets available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com.
Chi over to Place, gives to Muhammad. Back up to Place, one-timer shot for Chi. That goes high and wide.
been a few aggressive opportunities for Michigan, and position they haven't been in really since the start of the game in terms of trying to put pressure and find a goal. They've been playing a pretty shell defensive type game with that 1-goal advantage. Now we're tied. Going to see what they can find offensively now that they've really got to try and put the pressure on.
Place sends a shot as Rainey was screened on that, but still stood to the test. Chi to Muhammad. Thought about shooting it, fumbled the puck a little bit, but Connor Place still has it in the zone. Muhammad. He's met there by Sorrell. As now there's a penalty coming up.
Bunch of bodies down in the corner, pushing, shoving. Who we headed to the box is going to be Michigan. We're going to play 4-on-4 here.
Ty Esterling is the culprit of that. 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. As there's some open room ice for both teams for these next 31 seconds here.
Importantly, we're going to drop the puck on Adrian's end. You'd love to keep it down here both during the 4-on-4, but also to be able to transition into a minute 30 power play.
As Dorsch has the puck. Gets the puck right back. Right now, Wolverines are playing on man defense. As Allen was the key recipient on that, but didn't get it. Here comes West. West 2-on-1 with Poppy. Kyle Allen with the back check. Here's Dorsch. Has a couple goals to his name. Tries to look for Shadell. As the Bulldogs are now on the power play. Has the puck now is Andres. Andres looks to Shadell, but now Scally will pick it up. The Bulldogs will look to set up. Allen looks to take a shot, it gets blocked. Dorsch up top. Dorsch shots get blocked by Pape. Pape has the puck. Let's just spend time. As Dorsch does get it, as the Wolverines will look to change personnel. Here's Allen. Allen gives it to Shadell. Shadell over to Scally. Scally couldn't handle that puck. Now that was spring load Hurst. Hurst will be taken down by Shadell, and another penalty will be called. We'll go for 4-on-4 for 40 seconds as Shadell will be called for a holding.
Yeah, not the worst penalty of all time. That looked like it was going to be a good shot opportunity. Couldn't quite get back into the play if you were Shadell, so decided just to tackle him. I know it doesn't look good. You're going to give up the power play opportunity after this 40 seconds of 4-on-4, but better than having given up a goal there.
4-on-4 for the next 40 seconds here. As Muhammad will get kicked out of the face-off dot. Here comes Connor Chi for the Wolverines. Chi will win it. And that will stay, actually goes outside, and the Wolverine bench does not agree with that call.
Yeah, that one was tight. It was running the line, but the official had a better angle than we do, right down the blue line.
This faceoff will be outside of the Adrian defensive zone. Who has the puck now is Mendriata. Mendriata looks to Chi. Chi looks to Dipsy-Doo, but doesn't get too far. As Darnell tries to spring load, doesn't get too far as well. Here comes Connor Chi. 2-on-2 chance. He gains a shoulder, gains a step. Rainey's up to the task. 10 seconds left on this 4-on-4. Chi still has the puck. Goes to the backhand. Saved by Rainey. Rebound in front. Now it goes behind the net. Wolverines on the power play now. As Chi says up for Mendriata. Chi looks to send a shot past the Balasia. One-timer shot, easy save for Rainey.
Yeah, Michigan's been playing with their big men right down in front, almost inside the crease. Really playing for rebounds overall. Changed up a little bit there with the mid-range shot opportunity. Rainey ready for it, gets another save on the board. Really, Adrian, you want to kill off this last 47 seconds of the period. Let's head to the third tie game.
Let's see if you're a fortune teller here. As Dorsch has it, and he will send it all the way down. As we have 30 seconds left here in the second period. On has the puck. On gives it to Place. Place skates it. Potential final rush for the Wolverines of the second period. On. Goes towards the middle. Looks for a shot. Finds it in place. Blocked shot by Dom. This puck gets circled around. 5 seconds left. Here's Connor Place. He sends a last-second shot over to Rainey, and that will do it for the second period.
Fantastic period for Adrian there. You did an excellent job managing the power plays that Michigan got on, but more, you get a goal on the board, and really felt like you had a lot of offensive pressure that entire period. Momentum definitely turning for the Bulldogs.
As we see Rainey starting to shake his left leg a little bit, we'll keep an eye on that, see if he is good to go to start the third period. But overall, good second period, like you said, partner. And shoot, tie game as Darnell finds Schmidt on the back door. And we'll talk highlights and more when we come back. Stick around as the third period is about to begin shortly.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Lexington bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights, every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
these students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. The Adrian College Media.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News & World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Welcome back to Adrian Hockey, as we have a good one here for you entering this third period. It's a 1-1 game, right? Michigan had the lead in the first period, but the Bulldogs came back in the second period to tie this game up. Josh, looking at the first goal at Michigan's goal, that was Muhammad who scored his 6th goal of the season. What can you say about that one?
Yeah, it came really early in that first period for Muhammad when he put that one in the back of the net, and man, it was looking downhill. You know, you lost the game yesterday. If you're Adrian, man, now we're down 1-0 here again. Game got really mixy after that. Not a lot of opportunities either way. Adrian goes into the break really kind of feeling kind of down. All the momentum was with the Wolverines. You came out in that second period and started off a lot of the same thing until this moment in that second period when it was the transition, right? Things were still mixy, weird, back and forth, all of that. And then suddenly, I will show here quickly, this is that early goal. Like I said, very mixy, just bouncing around in front. Rebound finally bounces in. That was Muhammad in the first period. Now when we show the goal here in the second period, very different kind of goal for the Bulldogs, as it's just a transition. You catch them lacking, and it's a perfect two-man game. Beautiful pass onto the far side for the goal. Really perfect. And after that, really, it felt like a lot of the momentum shifted to Adrian College. They were able to put more pressure on, control the puck a little bit better, minimize the opportunities for Michigan. And, man, you got a 1-1 game and a contest which, again, in all likelihood, is a preview of a playoff matchup unless something dramatic happens with the seeding. These teams will see each other again middle of February for a playoff game.
As before we went to intermission break, we did see Rainey shake his left leg a little bit. We were wondering if he was going to come out for the third period, and we see him starting this third period. Good to see Rainey up. And you talked about momentum shift in that intermission. And talk about momentum shift, we have a penalty kill that's coming up for the Adrian Bulldogs. 21 seconds left as it was a carryover for Shadell's holding call. Now it's a question of who's going to grab this momentum that's up in the air for this third period. Will it be the Wolverines converting on the power play, or will it be the Bulldogs killing the penalty?
It's worth it to say as well, you know, the fresh sheet of ice, you know, you get to skate a little bit faster. It's a little bit slicker out there with the fresh ice rather than when you wear it down. And to start both of the previous two periods, Michigan has done a good job with the momentum. I wonder if that has a bit of a role to play in terms of their defense being able to get back and minimize these opportunities for Adrian.
As here we go, third period getting ready to start up. Both teams are going. As we hear the Adrian Bulldogs bench barking, and here we go, third period play, final 20. As Allen will send this puck all the way down to start it off. Under 15 seconds left of the penalty kill. Here comes the Wolverines looking for one final rush on this power play. Trying to do something, but Dorse puts the brakes on that, stops that rush. And now the Bulldogs are at full strength. Here comes Muhammad, shot saved by Rainey as he looks towards the sky.
Yeah, able to get inside. Good save by Rainey. And now even strength for both teams. This is where we've seen a lot of mixy play so far in the game. Can either team establish some clean possession?
5-on-5, we are back at an even strength. As Muhammad and Dorse battle for possession. As Alfonsi comes out with it for the Bulldogs. Allen will give it over to Darnell. As this line of Darnell, Schmidt, and Alfonsi has been doing some damage here for the Bulldogs, being energizers and goal scorers. Dorsch collects, looks for options, gives it over to the boards, try to hit Darnell on a bank, didn't have enough juice on it, so he'll try again. Gives it off to Schmidt, but this will be deflected right towards Baker's end.
A lot of what we've seen so far in this game, just throwing it one end to the other, trying to generate some kind of transition opportunities.
As a hit by Walsh on place. That's carrying the puck out. That was on Andrus. He's pumping on the brakes. Therian showing his moves a little bit. As Therian has the puck again, tries to put it down for Shadell and does. Shadell so far has been quiet lately. Top point producer for these Adrian Bulldogs. He's got 26 points on the season. As here we have the Wolverines trying to set up a breakout. They break out successfully. As here's Schill. 2-on-2 play. That gets stopped. As now here's Sorrell. Sorrell, another name that's been thrown around the body. Therian shows off his edge work to Sorrell. Sorrell fires high and wide. Just missing the top corner off of Baker. Michigan looks to clear out. That puck gets stopped by Miller. Miller tries to dump it down low, but it gets put in the neutral zone. Shadell looks for new troops. Gives off to Therian. Smooth skating freshman. Takes a shot. Goes off the leg of Alpern. As Miller stops a breakout pass. So far, the Bulldogs' game plan of putting it in their zone and trying to gain possession, so far so good. As Scally will stop it. Scally will send the puck over to Baker. He had trouble trying to control that. And here's West with the puck.
This is the longest stretch of consistent control that we've seen from really either team in a long time.
Earlier in the period, we asked about who's going to grab that momentum shift. And with the penalty kill, we saw the momentum shift is going towards Adrian's way. Now Sergeyev, he tried to look for a cross ice, but he gets it right back. Sergeyev to Scally. Scally makes a move. Circles around. He looked for Dorsch. That gets popped up. As Michigan looks to be on a rush. 2-on-2. As the flow of the 2-on-2 got stopped, and now we're looking to see if they can set up. Puck gets dumped deep, and we saw Rainey get a little love tap as he covers up for a faceoff.
Michigan has outshot Adrian 32-18 in this game. Ryan Rainey has done just a fabulous job so far. He's had to make a few nice saves. He's had a couple bounce off the posts, living on the edge so far, and 1-1 game. Got to try and keep this a low-scoring contest. Hope his offense can break through for one more.
Dorsch was looking for Schmidt on the slant, doesn't get it, but now Alfonsi does. Alfonsi looks to make a move, but got stopped there, but at least the puck went to Baker as we'll have an offensive zone faceoff for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it goes back to what we said at the top of the program, that if this stays a low-scoring game, Adrian will have a chance, but you start getting this into a 3, 4, 5-goal game, you start looking at the strength of this Michigan team is in net. You really want to keep this a low-scoring contest.
Allen looks to take a shot. That got deflected. Baker had no problem stopping that, though. Puck goes right back to Allen's stick. Instead of shooting it, he will send it down the way. Goes from corner to corner. Battling for possession is a 2-on-2 in the corner play. Still looking for possession. As we're not getting a dead puck yet, refs are still letting them play. Bennett in the pile there for the Bulldogs. He comes out with the puck briefly, but Connor Place has it. As the Wolverines look to break out and do. Teffatiller, he loses the puck to Bennett. Bennett will dump it in as we got a little bit of a scramble behind the play. No calls.
Yeah, that was really mixy. A couple players got tangled up. Stick went flying up into the air, but incidental contact by both players. Just got tangled up a little bit.
The physicality is definitely playoff hockey worth. As puck gets dumped in, Rainey will stop it. Here comes Walsh. Walsh sends it up for Schmidt. Schmidt. He found Andres, and that will be a tripping call. Bulldogs going on the power play.
Neither team has yet to find a power play goal. Both teams have had opportunities in their limited power plays so far in this contest. Here in the third period, we'll see if Adrian can break through for a lead-claiming goal.
As getting the call on that is William on. He gets called for tripping. Bulldogs looking to convert here. Darnell wins the faceoff. Dorsch will send it low. Dorsch has the puck. Now on a half board, and it gets cleared out by the Wolverine penalty killers. Here's Schmidt, goal scorer for the Adrian Bulldogs. Has the puck, looking to do something with it. He found Darnell. He ran to his own man. Rainey will reset the clock, or reset the play. Dorsch setting up this power play breakout. Goes to Darnell. Cross ice to Sergeyev. This puck gets dumped in. Looking to set up some zone time is the Bulldogs. Therian, he has it, sends it up. Looking to set something up, pass gets blocked. Here's Pape. Pape against Dorsch. David versus Goliath matchup on that. The Schmidt comes out with it for the Bulldogs. Houston and around the world looking for Sergeyev to get it. But the Wolverines say no thank you, get it out of our zone. Walsh skates around. 40 seconds left on this man advantage. Scally. Scally has the puck, looking to go end to end. Scally avoids the offsides and try to get hit, but instead Scally's the one that's standing tall. And so far we've been seeing which team's been in the weight room, and Adrian's definitely been in the weight room recently. Shadell with an ankle breaker. Scally has it. Looks for Shadell on the deflection try. Baker's up to the task. Walsh going for it, but is chased down by West. Walsh will send to Scally. Scally back to Walsh. Walsh up to Shadell, and there goes the power play for the Adrian Bulldogs. Both teams flawless on the penalty kill so far. Shadell looking for a lane to skate it up. Shadell looks to dump it in. That'll be Balacio. He will meet him in the corner. Alfonso will be the one to meet Balacio on the opposite corner, as this puck will stay inside the zone thanks to Kyle Allen.
Weren't able to find much on that power play, but you did a good job keeping it on this end so far in this period. If you're Adrian, minimizing the opportunities for Michigan to try and claim a lead.
Alfonso has the puck now for the Bulldogs. As we saw Shadell in frustration trying to call for the puck. Allen, he has it. Gives it off to Dorsch, D to D. Dorsch scanning. Trying to see what's best option for him, and he finds the best option as Bennett has the puck now. Bennett will send it deep. Two-man surging in for the Bulldogs. Here's Dorsch with it. Dorsch to Barber. Barber sends it through. Deflection try. Baker up to the task. It's still loose. Now Baker will cover.
A pair of rebound opportunities that bounce around, but Baker finally able to cover it up. That was awkward for a moment as this wraparound came in, goes through one leg. You get it out in front, and there's no Michigan players in the crease. That was all Baker to keep that one out.
As Adrian Bulldogs try to put men in front, almost converted. That shot gets blocked. That was Dom with the shot. Alfonsi will try to get the puck deep inside the zone. So far still in it, but now it gets taken out by Schill. Schill goes across the way. As we now see some lineup changes from the Michigan Wolverines trying to shake something up. Puck intended for Schmidt gets knocked away by Hurst. As Schmidt battling for possession, kicks it out in front. Darnell was looking for Alfonsi, just couldn't find the tape. Dom has the puck now. Dom tries to do a slick move, but loses it to Schill. Schill skates in off the crossbar. That's two posts that Rainey can thank for. Schill, backhand pass to Pape. Pape up top to On. On sends a shot blocked by Bennett. And a brick wall for this Adrian Bulldogs defense. Bennett now has the puck. Look to skate with it. Sorry, that was Whitten. Whitten has the puck. Skates around on his backhand. Whitten takes a shot, saved by Baker. Both goalies standing tall for each team. Walsh has the puck now. Final 10 minutes of the third period in play. As puck gets saved across the zone. As Sorrell tries to clear it out. O'Connor Place keeps the puck in. Sorrell has it again. Finds Whitten. Whitten holds it for a moment. Looks for Sergeyev. A little bit too strong. So this puck will be dumped back into the Baker's area. Teffatiller looking to get something started. As Shadell will slow things down. Adrian Bulldogs trying to look for the home run feed to Therian. Therian has it. On his backhand. Tries to go towards Baker. This puck dribbled out, but Baker will swat it aside. Tries to get a puck to the net, but that got blocked by Femister. As Rainey looks to the opposite wall, and he does clear it. Skating with the puck was Andras. As Andras has it once again. Gets knocked down. If he touches it, it will be offsides, but no offsides is called, so we'll play on. Rainey once again slowing the puck down. He's been doing a tremendous job at that when it comes to skating and playing the puck. Sorrell reverses around to Shadell. He tries to find Darnell. Man, you can put all three of those in a wrap line and just get a sick beat behind it. Dorsch. So he finds Shadell for the breakout. Shadell, that puck goes off of Swanson. Now here's Shield with an opportunity, but that will be an offsides.
Andrash skated off the ice there after that contact in the middle. Trainer went over to look at him as he's getting checked out. Again, skated off the ice just fine, but that was hard contact. We'll see if we see him come back out here in this game.
As puck tries to get a shot opportunity, that hits off the roof. So that was Andrew Speaks with the shot attempt.
You know, we've seen the puck hit a lot of things in the heights of the Marilat here between the banners or the scoreboard. Don't think I've seen one bounce off the roof, though.
As we have the puck in play. Trying to get it out. As the Bulldogs, and they do. Michigan looks to do something with it, but just goes offside or outside the zone. As Danikowski was playing the puck for the Wolverines. Here's Dorsch. Tall, lengthy defenseman for this Adrian squad. Muhammad, the goal scorer for the Wolverines. Seeing if he can get something going. Balasia tries to find Muhammad, but he gets met by Bennett. Here's Esterling. Esterling skates through. No offsides is called. Still looking to see if they can have clear possession or the Wolverines, and they do. Muhammad skates it, gets it right back. Looks for a shot, takes it, goes wide of Rainey. Here's On. As Barber was trying to give off a hit, but On stands him up. Muhammad with the puck again. Wolverines setting up some good zone time. As On sends it low. This line of Muhammad and Esterling with a shot. Got saved by Rainey.
Tough angle on that shot, but Rainey ready for it. Saves that one. We'll remind you that ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. Myself, Josh Mitchell, Alexander Grove on the call. Keegan Wade pushing the buttons, and Gabby Broom running our camera here this afternoon. Josiah Durrell, our streaming coordinator for ACTV, stopped by as well.
If you're an Adrian College student and you're looking for a job, I say the best place to work is for ACTV. So as you go. We have some positions opening up every term, every semester. As Rainey stops the puck as it gets dumped in, here's Walsh. Here comes Chi. Chi looks for a centering feed, doesn't go. Scally will get the puck and he'll clear it out. Baker deciding if he wants to play it, and he does. Scally almost had it, just went through his skate. But doesn't go through Allen. As he stands up, give it back to Scally. Scally to Walsh. Walsh looks for Whitten. Whitten will dump it in. We'll see if Baker will go and play it again. Checked by Sergeyev. That's place. Looks to start off a breakout. As Chi has it skating up the rush. Connor Chi. He takes a shot. Fire. Saved by Rainey. Looks for in front. Here's Connor Place up top. Has a shooting lane. Gets blocked. Rebound in front. Trying to stuff it in. Rainey saying it tall. At the line. Whistle is blown. And we got a scuffle going on.
Unbelievable. Refs have to pull them apart. Unbelievable that puck didn't find the back of the net. as it looked like Rainey almost had just the back of his skate just kind of against the post, and some way, somehow it stays out.
Dude, this is, like, as you said at the top of the show, possible playoff matchup. And we are getting some playoff hockey in here with the physicality, with the opportunities that are coming in place. With these final 5 minutes coming up, excited to see how this game ends off. Alfonsi is going to get us started.
Refs really let him play, too. Not a lot of penalties.
His block gets shot. A shot gets blocked, by Miller. So he blocks the shot again, and that will finally be a call. So we'll see who the call is on. So that was the back referee who called it.
Like a delayed penalty, they're going to send Alfonsi to the box for Adrian. So you've given up some pressure from Michigan in the last few minutes. You've given up a couple good shot opportunities. Now you put them on the power play. Dangerous moment here late in the game. Defense for Adrian. Got to stand tall.
There you go. Start of the power play. This will be the Michigan Wolverines' 4th power play of the night. Place takes a shot. That got deflected. As it gets deflected wide. Esterling keeps it alive for the Wolverines. Gets it out to Place. Over to Chi. Chi and Place will play catch for now, but he will play catch with Muhammad. So far going on top of the umbrella, Chi takes a shot. That goes wide as he was looking for the short side cheese on Rainey. Place looking for a shooting lane. Over to Muhammad. Back up top to Connor Place. Trying to find the right shot are these Wolverines. That was an attempted pass across. Shield was looking for Chi. Doesn't go, but Muhammad has it. Looking for Shield. That pass gets blocked, and now it comes out the zone. Adrian can only afford to send one, and now offsides call. They can now change all personnel with 62 seconds left on the Michigan power play.
The defense continues to be good for Adrian. Michigan trying to set up just like they did in the first period. They're trying to get a puck down in front of Rainey, have it bounce around, have a scuffle, try and get a rebound goal.
Shield trying to do something with it. But Andras was not falling for that. Here's Connor Place. 48 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Adrian Bulldogs. Place over to Chi. Chi gets met by Andras. As Place was sent over to Muhammad, but that puck will get cleared out by Darnell. Connor to Connor connection as they go back and forth on this rush. Possible knee on knee, and they will call that. Dangerous hit there. You never want to do a knee on knee.
Yeah, it almost looked like Andras slipped a little bit going for the puck. Ended up on the ice, and they'll send him to the box. This is going to be the most important 26 seconds of the game for Adrian. We're going to have a timeout first, though.
Timeout call by the Michigan Wolverines. We'll send this one over to break, and we'll see you shortly.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Welcome back to Adrian Hockey as we have a 5-on-3 preparing to set up here. Final 3 minutes and 19 seconds. We have a possibility that this could go all the way to the end of the period. We also have a possibility that this could be taking up the lead. Josh, thoughts?
5-on-3. Michigan has been playing for man advantage down low. Now they're going to have 2 extra players on the ice. Huge 25 seconds.
Chi, Schill, Place, Muhammad, and Esterling still have the one-man unit as Sorrell comes up with a block.
Good start. You put one into the top. You can just throw this puck down the ice one time. You'll kill off the first power play. You go 5-on-4. Still work to do, even if you get to that point.
14 seconds left on the 5-on-3. She over to Place. Place with a shot blocked by Sorrell again. Sorrell will send it all the way down to Baker. 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3, 2 and 1. Now on the 5-on-4. Here's Muhammad. Goal scorer for the Michigan Wolverines, trying to play hero as he goes all the way down. Trying to show off his dangles. Sends it up to Connor Place. Place over to Muhammad. Muhammad circles back. Back to Place. Place to Chi. Chi finds Schill. Schill takes a shot. That gets deflected by Dorsch using his long reach. Place. He'll send the shot over. Whack it up away with Schill. Was Esterling, sorry. Rainey stands tall. Place to Muhammad. Muhammad goes downhill. Muhammad with a deke. Fool me once, shame on you. Dorsch doesn't get fooled again. As this play goes down low. Oh, what a backhand shot. They score. As Esterling gives the Wolverines a late lead on the power play.
What a goal from Esterling. Didn't think he had the angle. Rainey saved a couple of those real tough shots in this contest. Finally one goes in, as we'll see it again here on the replay. Just finds that corner right past Rainey. You can see his reaction, disappointed in himself. He's played a fabulous game so far. Gets beat on that one. Now Adrian, 5-on-5 for 2 minutes and 5 seconds to try and find an equalizer.
Pay attention here for Rainey in case they pull him. Here's Allen with the puck. He looks for a reverse, doesn't happen. As here comes Scally. Scally gives it to Allen. Allen skates it up, leads the rush for the Bulldogs. She looks for Whitten, doesn't go. Scally on the side board. Puck goes up to Walsh, back to Scally. Scally still has the puck. Loses it temporarily, but Walsh has his back to keep it in. Walsh has it, no call on the play as we hear the Adrian crowd start to liven up. West looks to try to do something, with a breakout. Walsh intercepts. That shot gets blocked and deflected by Alpern.
Rainey coming off the ice.
Here goes 6-on-5 for the Adrian Bulldogs. Allen slows it down, looking to set things up. Gives it ahead for Darnell. That pops off his stick. Whitten tries to keep possession, doesn't go. Pape, as they go D to D. There's the attempt towards the empty net, gets blocked by Dorsch. Final 50 seconds left in the period, left in the game. Scally tries to find Darnell. He can't handle it. Muhammad with a shot, blocked by Alfonsi. Another shot towards the empty net, blocked by Dorsch Forcell.
35 seconds. You want to get at least one opportunity.
As this puck goes into the Michigan Wolverines bench, and we see the Adrian Bulldogs are calling a timeout. Will they get it? Will the referees pay attention? The referees finally pay attention. Adrian Bulldogs timeout. We'll step away for a bit. See you real soon.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
It is now down to the wire. We have 32 and a half seconds left here in regulation. There is a key opportunity for the Adrian Bulldogs to tie this game if they can do it quickly and efficiently. But score aside, let's talk about Ryan Rainey for a bit. Ryan Rainey has been playing outstanding, don't you say?
Yeah, we came into this one saying expected it to be a goalie battle, a defensive fight, and it's been that. Baker's been spectacular for the Wolverines. Only gave up one goal, and that was on a beautiful assist to his weak side. Rainey, he's made some terrific saves. He's had a few real tough rebounds down in front of him. Now he comes off the ice last 30 seconds. Adrian, you just want one chance.
25 seconds left to play in the regulation. Here's Alfonsi. Looks across the ice for Andras. A little bit too hard. Dorsch tries to pick it up. Desperation time now, 13 seconds. Can they get into the zone? Can they set up? Place has it. Final 5 seconds coming up. Wolverines held up behind their net. 3, 2, and 1, and that will do it for the game. A late goal by the Michigan Wolverines as they win this one by a score of 2-1. What a battle to the end.
Yeah, amazing job in the 5-on-6 for the Wolverines. Didn't even let Adrian get a shot off in those last 2.5 minutes when they had to have it. And, man, this Adrian team, a hard-fought game, and you can see they really wanted that one. A lot of disappointment. You lose it on senior day. Great crowd here at the Marilette cheering them on, and really wanted to give them a win here this afternoon, but a great game nonetheless.
We want to highlight the seniors once again who were celebrated today. Maximus Northwood, Devin Bennett, Henry Darnell, Gavin Scally, and Thomas T.J. Anderson. And to highlight as well a graduate of last semester, Antonio Briggs Blake. He would have loved to be here, but he's enjoying his graduation. But outside of senior day, yeah, tough loss. But once again, possible playoff matchup we could see here. We saw some good aggressive play. We saw some big hits. We saw some timely goals. Run us through how this could be a playoff implication.
Man, I would love to see these teams face off again. There was a lot of passion on the ice tonight. These teams, they really wanted it. You can just tell from just the body language of this Adrian team how much they wanted this game. And, I mean, it was a hard-fought game. I mean, it could have gone either way right down to the end, as for Adrian, you just gave up too many opportunities late in the contest that turned into goals. You had a stretch there in that third period of sustained success offensively, where you had a lot of offensive pressure for really an extended period of time, and you couldn't turn it into a goal. And it was, a hard-fought game, and like I said, this is a fantastic matchup, and really hope that we get to see it again come playoff time.
Well, that does it for us here at ACTV. My name is Alexander Grove alongside Josh Mitchell. Thank you for joining us. God bless.